Hello and welcome to another Sprues and Brews unboxing video. It's Dave here checking out 3 new releases for Warhammer 40,000. Yes, I'm not just talking about 3 different lots of packaging for some new Warhammer. We're of course looking at the new additions to the Tau Empire. So this is following on from the first wave of new releases that came out in the big Kroot box with the Codex. We've got here the Kroot Trail Shaper, we've got a box of 5 Kroot Hounds, and we've got the Kroot Lone Spear as well. So first and foremost, I'll thank Games Workshop for sending these to unbox and review for you guys. These will be going to Jay to build and paint, so hopefully he'll get some photos on social media very soon of these guys built. I know he's been super keen on getting hold of these. He's going to do a very Kroot force. He's already got a lot of battle suits. He's really keen on these new Kroot models. So I've got the joy of unboxing them, checking out their sprues. If you haven't already, Jay did review that Kroot box and the Tau Codex. I'll put the link in the description below. You'll be able to check that out over on spruesandbrews.com. I'll also have, accompanying this video, a post on Sprues and Brews with some nice pictures of the sprues and a little bit of write-up about each of the units. So make sure you check that out. That'll also be in the YouTube description as well. So we're going to be checking these out one by one, see what the sprues are like, see how much customization and stuff there is. We're going to start with the clan pack on the left there, the Trail Shaper, and we'll work our way to that very cool Lone Spear. So without further ado, let's check out the first model. So the first one we're going to be checking out is the Trail Shaper. So this guy's cool. He's got like a rifle on his shoulder and he is pointing at his next foe. He comes in a clan pack and there's his base and his sprue. Let's get this, not really a lot else to say. Let's get this open and check out the sprues itself. So first of all, let's check out the little pamphlet that comes with this model. So you've obviously got him painted on the front there, and then you've got the assembly instructions. He looks super straightforward to put together. I can't see any different parts. It looks like they're all going to be the same. No interchangeable heads or anything on this guy. And there he is finished on the back there with a painted example. So it's a shame there's no customization with this guy, but he's still quite a cool model. I think I prefer the other 2 shapers that we've seen. Is it the War Shaper and can't think what the second one's called. But they were very cool, especially the one with the war bow. So here's the sprue. As detailed as you would expect, really. Not too many parts. Looks like a very straightforward assembly. Dated for this year, so it was always planned to be a 2024 release. And there's not really a lot else to say on that one. A nice new character model to add to your army, whether that be a standalone Kroot army or if she's going to be added into a more mixed Tau list. So that's the Trail Shaper. We're going to check out the Kroot Hounds next. The bestest boys of the Tau Empire. It's the Kroot Hounds. So we did have at least 1 or 2 new Kroot Hounds in the new Kill Team box that we had. It was quite a while ago now. But here we have 5 standalone hounds. So you can have a unit of them in your game. So yeah, you've got all 5 on the back there. I'm not expecting to see any customization on these guys. But we'll check out the instructions and sprues and see what they're like. So we have a bag of bases, and it's just the 1 sprue to make the 5 models. So straight away, if there's 5 on here, which there should be, there's not many parts at all. So it should be a very, very straightforward and easy assembly. There's not a ton of detail on these guys, but they've got some pretty fearsome looking heads. It's great to see these getting updated. It's been great to see the whole Kroot range updated, to be honest. Yeah, really changes like how you build a Tau army. I'm expecting the next few 40k tournaments to have a few of these guys knocking around. Methinks. I was actually quite tempted myself, but I've just acquired quite a large orc army, so I'm going to be getting to grips with those. But one for the future maybe, because I would like to return to the Tau at some stage. Let's have a look at the instructions. So we've got them painted on the front there, and then we have their instructions. So as you would imagine, with so few parts, they look really easy to go together. And as expected, I can't see any different heads there. And then of course you've got here their data sheet on the back, or the basic version of it. Whoa, they're nippy, 12 inches. They're very speedy boys. I need to get the Tau Codex myself. I know Jay's been enjoying reading it, but I've not checked it out myself yet. So that's the Kroot Hounds. We just have the one box left, and this is the one I'm really excited about, the Lone Spear. So here he is, the Kroot Lone Spear. Is a very cool model, and I love the way that the design team have painted the examples on this box as well. There's a couple of different variants. So obviously one's got his sort of rifle pointing upwards. This guy's got like a javelin with a very alien looking headed lizard. And this one's a bit more of a Rocky Stern look on that one on the left there. I think that's my favourite. I know actually it might be the same style head, just looking in a different direction, because I just noticed that guy's still got all the tentacles come off him. Anyway, it's still a really cool model. I would have liked actually this to be a unit rather than just one character, but it's still very cool. Maybe we'll see a unit of something similar with these guys in the future. Who knows? So let's get this open and check out the sprue. So it comes with one octagonal base, not octagonal, oval even, and then it comes with just the one sprue, which we're going to check out now. So it's a very nicely detailed model. Quite a few parts, a few thin parts to watch out for. Sort of the straps, just be a little bit careful snipping those off. Some really detailed parts on like the lizard. Be really good to slap some contrast on these guys. I think you could paint them quite quickly with contrast and get some really good results. Well, that's what I'd do if I was painting a load of Kroots. Got the reverse side there. Yeah, really nice. So just the one sprue. All you need is on there for the variants. Let's have a look at the instructions. There he is, looking mean. All the sort of health and safety stuff and the basic instructions for the instructions. Looks like the lizard takes up most of the parts, as you would expect. There's two different variants, basically how you want his head pointing. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. There's quite a few little parts, but nothing too taxing, I don't think. And then you've got the different variant of Kroot on the top. I think I prefer mine with the rifle and the scope, but the javelin is pretty cool too. And then finally on the back, we've got the basic data sheet. So like the javelin's got lance, which is pretty cool. That's +1 to wound. Extra attacks. Oh, I see. So it's the same weapon. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's two different weapons. So you've got the gun and you've got like the javelin. It's getting a bit confused then with the numbers. So that's very cool. He's not bad. And that's the Lone Spear. Again, I would like to have seen this guy as a unit instead of just one model. But he's still very, very cool. And that also concludes this sort of the new stuff for the Tau Empire. So once these models are in people's hands, that'll be the sort of, at least this codex's range of new models complete. With Games Workshop, you never know when we might see some more Tau models appear. Thanks for joining me for this unboxing. It's been great checking these out. I'm really looking forward to Jay building them and painting them, and I really want to send my orcs against his heavily Kroot Tau army. I think that's going to be an awful lot of fun. So keep an eye on our social channels over on X, Facebook, and our Discord. And also, we'll have a new podcast out soon. I'm sure Jay will be chatting about these on that as well. Thanks for joining me. I'm sure we'll have another video along very soon, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And until then, guys, I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye!